Live from the Canadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines is brought to you compliments GUT Credit Union.
Are you busy during the week and have no time to go to the credit union to access your loans? Do you wish there were more days available to you? We can help. Our Loan Saturday is back by popular demand this and every Saturday at the GUT Credit Union Grandance Branch, Excel Plaza. Enjoy the peace of mind knowing that you have access to your credit union even on a weekend. So come on in and take advantage of our services every Saturday. GUT Credit Union. It's where you belong.
This is the Network News for Monday, July 11th, 2022. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines, GUT President lauds Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell for commitment to commence retroactive payment of pension and gratuity by November 30th. Groovy and Soca semi-finalists selected. Police confirm investigation into Superior Deal's GND scam, and sentencing date pushed back for Brittany Murray's murder case. And around the globe, in the region, monkeypox patient in Jamaica back in isolation. In international news, Japan's ruling coalition set to win election marred by Abe killing. And coming up in sports, finalists confirmed for the SABF Inter-Village Basketball Tournament. Details right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Retired public officers who are alive and the families of those who passed away have one bright spot to look forward to as government promises to commence retroactive payment of pension and gratuity estimated at $60 million by November 30th.
Government is moving to pay retired public officers some $60 million in retroactive pension and gratuity payments commencing November of this year, in part or in full. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is solidifying his party's promises made during the campaign to pay retired public officers from the period 1985 to present. This decision was made during a meeting with Prime Minister Mitchell, his financial team, and trade union leaders in the Cabinet Room last Friday. The Prime Minister gave his commitment to upholding the pension judgment and also to make payments to the estate of eligible teachers and public officers between 1985 to present who died. The estimated figure of $60 million in retroactive pension and gratuity payments outlined by the government falls far below the figures given by former Prime Minister and Finance Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell in April of this year.
While these fiscal obligations of the court ruling are still being tabulated, preliminary indication, and these are just preliminary numbers, are that we will have to find at least $465 million. Sisters and brothers, take that in. $465 million. That's not all. And then on average, we'd have to find $120 more million each year for at least the next 37 years.
Dr. Mitchell was concerned about the impact the pension payment could have on the economy.
Regarding the issue of payment of state pensions, unless we manage the process well and set out a viable roadmap under which the state could meet its obligations, it can completely derail the economy, sink thousands into dire poverty, and set us back many years and cripple the future development plans.
The NDC-led administration is giving the assurance that going forward, teachers and public officers who retire and are eligible for pension and gratuity under the Appropriate Pension Act will be honored. A presentation was made by the press secretary in the Ministry of Finance that gave a comprehensive report on the number of people to be paid pension and gratuity from 1985 to present, projections of the estimated cost for future retirees who will soon attain the age of 60 years. Parties are set to meet again before any payment is made. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Meanwhile, President General of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, says the repayment of docked salary and upcoming pension and gratuity payments is a good start for public officers. However, what he doesn't want is for public workers to get excited and resign in droves. Sherry Ann Blackman-Stephen has this report.
Government has reaffirmed the rights of people who are eligible to get their pension. However, trade unions have been asked to encourage members to think about retirement carefully before rushing to do so. President General of the Grenada Union of Teachers, Jude Bartholomew, is encouraging the same.
What I would say here is one would ask the nation, teachers and public officers and everybody else, to have some level of confidence in the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, because it seems so far that he is a man of honor, he's a man of class, and he's a man that is really and truly with his administration, they are keeping to the word. And that's what we're seeing here. And that will boost confidence with the workers of this country, and it will boost confidence with the young people and everybody in the nation to really rally behind the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, because he's keeping so far with his word. He said he's going to do it.
Bartholomew said the news of pension and gratuity payment that government said will commence on November the 30th of this year is a breath of fresh air to public officers.
For everybody is a sense of hope. What you are seeing here. And what one would say, yes, is jubilation in a sense and a sense of satisfaction to workers. Remember, that was a long time struggle. And we weren't certain, even with the judgment from the courts, that this pension would have been honored. We had the situation, a level of doubt from the previous administration. And here now we have a new administration. And persons had doubt before the election. Persons were questioning whether or not the Honorable Deacon Mitchell and his administration will be capable and able to keep their promises of the pension. And you may say in just a few weeks, they did keep to their promise.
The GUT leader was asked to shed some light on the difference in figures put forward by former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell in April of last year to the tune of $465 million, in addition to the average of $120 million more each year for at least the next 37 years, compared to the $60 million retroactive payment as announced by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell.
$60 million that we're hearing about is just for retroactive payments from 1985 to the present. So that is not the sum. All right, it will be much bigger and larger sum when you're talking about new persons now who are getting ready to retire and getting ready to get a pension. So here you're talking about probably hundreds of millions of dollars. But the 60 million is for persons who have retired a long time ago, whether deceased or in the present, and they will get a retroactive payment. However, one will say there's still a difference in the sum, and you're very correct there. So I don't know what happened to the previous administration when they talk about not only hundreds of millions, but they are going even into billions.
Cherry and Blackman-Stephen, GBN News.
Finalists performing in 2022 soca, groovy, and calypso competitions will have a little more to look forward to as Spice Mass Corporation announced an increase in prize money and appearance fees for Carnival 2022. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
First, second, and third place winners of the Soca, Groovy, and Calypso 2022 competition will see an increase in their prize money, along with an upturn in all artist appearance fees. That's according to Chairman of Spice Mass Corporation, Ali Gill, who says after scrutinizing the competition, the need to adjust the price and attendance fee for artists was necessary.
What we have For the soca is 50,000, 40,000, 30,000 for second and third. For the calypso, 45,000, 35,000, 25,000 for second and third. All of it you will see is a $10,000 difference. And for the groove, we have 30,000, 20,000, and 15,000. All right, with regards to that. We also have a small increase in the appearance fees by $1,000.
The chairman says the reason for the increase is to close the large gap between prizes. He further disclosed that there will be an increase in the prize money for the fourth position. Meanwhile, as a means of paying homage to the late Dr. Trevor Friday and Brian Griffith, who both contributed significantly to the groovy and soca art form, Spice Miles Corporation has announced the renaming of the semi-finals competition for each genre in tribute to both men. Finley Jeffrey, long-standing Calypsonian, explains.
There will always be a part of Brian Griffith for us to remember, because he worked on and really didn't get nothing when he was alive. And so it's great that the SMC has decided to give him his flowers when he's dead, and hopefully this name will be embedded in history for time immemorial. Brian Griffith, so groovy soca monarch, semi-final. The truth is that he would have mentored so many of our now contemporary soca artists. You know, people like Boise, Looney Spark and Electrify, Valin Ned, Shari Jones, Young Song, just to name a few. They all would have been mentored, and their craft was developed because of him. It is really heartening that we can start that ball rolling from the Sparrow, and then we have Brian Griffiths, and now this has such a beautiful ring to my ears. Dr. Trevor Friday, Soca Monarch semi-final. Beautiful.
These announcements were made to the public via a virtual press conference on Monday with officials from Spice Miles Corporation. For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas.
Sentencing adjourned Monday for Demlin Murray, alias Dumpling. A psychiatric evaluation was requested. Murray was convicted of capital murder in the death of 15-year-old student Brittany Batiste, who was killed on March 19, 2016.
The final sentencing date for Demlin Murray was set for today, Monday, July 11th, 2022. However, a psychiatric evaluation was requested for Murray, who appeared at the No. 1 High Court for the hearing. The matter was adjourned to Friday, July 29th, 2022, when it is hoped would be the final hearing of the matter. On March 4th, 2022, the High Court found Demlin Murray guilty of capital murder for the 2016 death of 15-year-old Brittany Batiste. The body of the teenager was found covered in the bushes at Good Hope St. George, close to her home, on March 21, 2016. She was a student of the Happy Hill Secondary School. Demlin, who was at the time married to the sister of the deceased, was arrested and charged for her death. Speaking to the sister of the deceased and former wife of the accused, Rachel Bishop, outside the court today, she expressed dissatisfaction that today still was not the end of a long-awaited justice.
Well, I came today to hear the final sentencing, which did not happen, whereby they put it off for the 29th of July, and I find it been dragging for way too long, because it's 6 years and months now. The family has waiting for justice, and I find it's time it's come to a closure, so that the family could be relaxed, especially my mom at this time.
Having to face the victim, Bishop says, puts her in an uncomfortable position all the time.
Every time I see him, I don't feel good about the situation at all, knowing that he was my husband and the father of my children. That is very sad, and I don't feel good about it at all up to this time.
The accused has been on remand at the Richmond Hill Prison after Senior High Court Judge Justice Paula Guilford declared a mistrial in the case against the then 48-year-old Mardi Gras resident in 2018 and ordered a retrial. The defense was represented by attorney Erica Willis. Christina John, GBN News.
This is News at 7. Coming up, Rainbow City Mask Promoters launch fancy mask line in honor of cultural activist and founder Peter Bain. Stay with us.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Good day, Mr. James. I'm just here looking at Grenlec's new mobile app.
Sounds great. Can I use it to check my bill balance?
Absolutely. Let me show you. Enter your account number and Grenlec access number, and that's it. You can now check your balance, track your usage, receive outage alerts, and get updates from Grenlec in real time. You can even use the app to report a power outage or a fault with a pole or street light. Add as many accounts as you want. Track your business account, apartment rentals, and Granny's account, all in one convenient place.
Thanks, Susan. I'll be telling everyone I know about Grenlec's new app.
The Grenlec mobile app. Download for 24/7 access.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The biggest white is back and bigger than ever.
Give me the island breeze, cool them vibes.
This year, we're taking you straight into Juve, literally.
Oh, na, na, na. You stay on the radar. Oh,
get ready for Cast the Band.
I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for it.
Together with a solid cast of our local soca superstars. Be prepared for a night of non-stop energy and mass. Early bird tickets are available now for $80, or you can step up your experience in VIP for $500. Available from Go to Fet and all official Sunshine Promotion box offices island-wide. The biggest white is here. And this time, we're taking you straight into Juve.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pockets every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Sign up today for Fit for Life Kids Summer Program from July the 11th to August 5th, 2022. Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Grenada Trade Center, Monroe, St. George. Educational and fun activities for the kids ages 4 to 14 under the theme focusing on our health and the environment for a better Grenada. Your children will enjoy activities like dancing, treasure hunt, taekwondo, fitness, coastal, a day with doctors and agronomists, introduction to renewable energy and food security, healthy cooking, academics, and so much more for just $275 EC dollars. Early bird and siblings discount. There will be the option for early drop-off and aftercare. It's Fit for Life's Kids Summer Program, July the 11th to August 5th, Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Grenada Trade Center. Call 409-3488 or 405-9357 for more information.
Ariza celebrates 75 years of transforming lives with its celebratory suite of loan products. Own your own vehicle, education, land, or home, and anchor your roots. Start living the life you deserve by applying for an Own Your Own loan at reduced interest rates. Simplify your life and consolidate all your debts by applying for a Simplify loan and open doors to new beginnings and explore more opportunities to shape your future. Call or send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987 or email us at loans@arizacu.com today to continue your journey towards financial freedom. Terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union, celebrating 75 years of transforming lives.
Kenny's Trucking and Equipment Services Limited, now introducing Portland King Cement, Grenada's toughest and most high-quality cement, engineered with you in mind. Whether it's residential or industrial construction, Portland King Cement has been tested to achieve profound results that you can trust. The choice is clear. Choose Portland King, tougher than the rest. Visit Kenny's Trucking and Equipment Services Limited on Dusty Highway. Call telephone number 439-6605 or 440-6605. Or visit our two other locations, Westerhall in St. David and Dunfermline in St. Andrew.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Drop by any one of our 8 locations today. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Legends never die. That's the theme used by the St. Andrews Rainbow City Mass promoters as they launched their 2022 Fancy Mass costumes, looking back on the life of their founder, the late Peter Bain. More in this Rena Pierre-Thomas report.
With Carnival just weeks away, the Rainbow City Mass promoters launched their Fancy Mass line on Friday evening for Carnival 2022. This is the first time after 19 years that the band will be participating in Carnival activities without its founder, Peter Bain, who passed away last year. Despite this, Kido Bain, son of Peter Bain, says that his father's legacy will live on, as this year's costumes are all named after his father, under the theme, Legends Never Die.
Each costume represents something what he stood for. The revolutionary section represents the October 19th, where his father passed away as a minister. The One Love is always his motto. The music section comes from DJ Hawk. The British Empire Medal that he received in 2008. The pageant is for the Queen Show. The farmer is his love for agriculture, and all the other children's sections of sports, and each one represents something that he would have done during his lifetime.
Contributing towards keeping the culture alive in St. Andrew and the rest of Grenada has always been a big role to the late Peter Bain and his family. Kido Bain says this is why the price for their costumes are as low as $100 EC.
We're not in it for the profit, we're just in it for the love of the culture. So all of the children's sections are only 100 EC each, and the elder ones, the most expensive one is like $250. So we always do it for the culture, we don't do it for the profit. We have the launch with the sketches on display, so everyone will get a chance who's interested to play or support Rainbow City Mass promoters one way or the other. They have a chance to choose the sections tonight and register.
The launch took place at the Bain's residence in Gramba, St. Andrew, with live performances from local artists. For GBN News, I am Rena Pierre-Thomas reporting.
According to police, an active investigation is presently ongoing looking into an alleged scam that many have fallen victim to in the past weeks here in Grenada. Therefore, the public is being warned to be aware. Videos circulating on social media show young people considered agents delivering boxes of what appears to be frozen poultry to individuals from Superior Deals Grenada. That's the name of the company. While it appears that some may have benefited, others took to Facebook to vent their loss. A warning is being sounded that if you or someone you know ordered anything from Superior Deals GND and you have not received it, you're asked to report the incident to the Criminal Investigation Department, the CID, of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Additionally, ensure that you obtain a receipt from the quote-unquote agent of Superior Deals GND and maybe a picture of the said agent should you, contrary to our advice, decide to do business with the company. This will prove useful to the CID if you later encounter a problem. This latest scam is similar in origin to the food boss scam of 2021. A well-known criminal mastermind is said to be behind this latest scam. Prime up for the return. That's the new promotion launched by Digicel Grenada as they prepare giveaways for their customers island-wide over the next few weeks. Learn more about this from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
Digicel customers will have lots to expect over the next few weeks as the company last Friday launched its Spice Mass promotion, Prime Up for the Return. The promotion, which started on July 8th and will end on August 5th, will give all Digicel customers the opportunity to win prizes such as fancy mass costumes, tickets to carnival shows, and cash prizes. Digital Service Executive at Digicel is Troy Courtney.
We've partnered with a number of companies, Oro, Sunshine Promotions, and the Biggest White, and we've also partnered with Preday in order for us to be able to bring prizes to our customers so that they could enjoy a full carnival experience. Now, how can you win? For existing customers, all you would need to do is to activate a Prime bundle, pay your bill on time and in full, purchase a handset, or switch to a postpaid account. Our new customers, if you're interested in switching to the bigger, better network, you can come on down, buy a handset, switch and keep your number, or you can sign up for our Digicel Home Fiber.
The launch of Digital Carnival promotion kicked off at the front of the Esplanade Mall last Friday, where many had the opportunity to win prizes. Courtney spoke of what the public needs to do to be one of the lucky winners.
No, we're going to be having events every week leading up to Carnival, so you can look out for us in various communities. And also, we want to implore you to look at your social media, pay attention to your SMS, in order for us to be able to communicate with you where we're going to be and what we're going to be offering. Now, we're going to be partnering with Oro for the entire Carnival. We're going to be giving away costumes. We're going to be giving away up to $20,000 in cash. We're going to be giving away Fed tickets, vouchers, and much, much more. Our partnership with Oro does not stop at the end of Carnival, however. We will be partnering with them for some more community events where we're going to be going into schools in order for us to set up workshops for young people to be able to learn skills.
For GBN News, I'm Rena Pierre-Thomas reporting.
And now we turn our attention to what's been creating a buzz on social media. Let's go to Beverly Tellisford. She always knows what's been happening. Here she is.
GBN Social Buzz is reaching beyond the local platform to share with you what's trending on social media. We browse the World Wide Web and bring to you the topics inciting the most reaction and debate among users. On Friday, the Grenada Airport Authority tested its emergency readiness. GBN became a part of the simulation exercise. GBN.
You can't. It's really unfortunate. I would like you to step aside, go as far as this point, please, ma'am, because you cannot. You really cannot, because you're endangering your life. Good morning, sir. How can I help you?
Yes, I need to find out how you end up on the scene.
Okay, well, what we understand that there was an emergency situation down at the airport, so then we're responding to that.
Okay, so we have protocols. We have protocols to follow when we have incidents like this, and the media is not supposed to be here, and you're allowed to close to them. So you need to come with me, please. Thank you.
Social media users took to the comment section to share their thoughts on the latest developments. The following views are of members of the public and not of the GBN. Sherilyn said, "I don't understand understand why the press wasn't welcome there. Kevin added, around the world, the media is allowed in the middle of a war or in the battlefield. So why they should be excluded from such activities? Carrie said, in an event of a real emergency, do you think the media would have time to capture? Think. You're doing an exercise drill. I don't think the media should be there. According to the guy, there are protocols. Alex said, so to ease the confusion as it relates to the media, they are not allowed on the actual scene of the crash site. However, they can be given the necessary information at the EOC, the Emergency Operations Center. And before an emergency is staged, adequate notice is sent out informing of the closure and the time of recommencement of operation. Joseph said, before this emergency exercise is done, they should make sure there is enough medication in the hospital for everyone. Olivia added, shouldn't the media be a part of the emergency team as well? Correct me if I'm wrong. Ben said, the media is in the center of the Russian war, but can't be part of a simulation. I hope the narrative and Ride Along picks up that story. That's what's buzzing tonight. We encourage you, our viewers and listeners, to submit your think pieces on trending topics locally, regionally, and internationally via our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Continue to share your thoughts and concerns with us on our social media platforms.
This is where we say goodbye to our Classic FM listeners. Thank you so much for joining us. Coming up and still ahead, Council of the Disabled makes handover to successful CPA students who are differently abled. This is News at 7.
Weather Guard Pro. For every project, there's only one Pro.
Family fun days are here. Now is the time for movie marathons, tasty treats, and outdoor fun. At Courts, we have the TVs, appliances, grills, pools, and more to make your home the place to be. Get it all today with no cash when you shop with Courts Ready Finance. Family fun days are on now. Get what you need at Courts, bringing value home. Offer ends July 23rd. Conditions apply.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Stasia Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Stasia Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. Here's another little known fact. Stasia Imaging has 3 centers. We operate at Grenville, the Carnage, and at the Ocean House, Grandlands. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679. or 406-1500, or visit any of our 3 locations. Stasia Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
Yo, Grenada, it's on this Friday. I Must Go Soca Fete, Charles Marshall, I'm performing live alongside Grenada's finest. It's on I Must Go Soca Fete at Mellows, Charles Marshall, this Friday. Somebody tell them that we don't do certain things. The whole dance burn up. This Friday, Mellows, Charles Marshall, live. Be a vibes. Mellow mashup, fine. Don't miss it. Yeah, Grenada. Yes, it's official. I'm coming. I have the right to jump around.
Spice Mass is back
And Grenada Distillers Limited wants you to win big with its bottleneck promotion. With every purchase of pure white or special dark, you are automatically entered for a chance to win. Win tickets to Soca Mona. Win free costumes. Win bottles of Clark Scott Rum, Grenada's #1. Win cold hard cash and more. Simply write your name, address, and contact details at the back of this bottleneck and insert in the boxes at participating outlets and the Clark Scott sales van. Win big for Spice Mass with Clark Scott, Grenada's #1 rum.
Do you have muscular pain that no one can find a solution for? Are you tired of taking meds for joint and other pains? Hills and Valley Medicare Center on Grenville Street, St. George is here to help you heal. We will help you map a path to your full recovery. Visit us Monday to Saturday for a consultation with our on-site doctor, physiotherapist, and massage team. You will be glad you did. Our Medicare Center, a proud member of the Hills and Valley group of companies. On the hilltop or in the valley, we are with you wherever life takes you. Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Your health is our business.
They are the few, the strong, the elite. Grenada, get ready as our sporting gladiators go for gold and glory at the World Championships. Follow every throw, stride, and jump from July 15th to the 24th. Capture the action daily on GBN television. It's the World Championships. The dream continues.
James is going to win it.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Well, welcome back. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another for Madeline Charles and Angel Richardson. Both are successful students in this year's CPEA exams. Christina John tells us more.
Madeline Charles and Angel Richardson both attended the School for Special Education. During a special graduation ceremony held at the Ministry of Works conference room, a presentation of school supply was made to the two students from the Council of the Disabled. President of the GNCD, Herman Melo Peters, advised the students to take their education seriously. He hopes that the new administration will come to their aid to provide a more spacious accommodation for them. Minister for Social and Community Development, Philip Telesford, in his first official engagement since entering office, gave his ministry and by extension government's commitment to supporting the Grenada National Council for the Disabled.
We applaud the efforts that has been made over the years. We understand that we are living in very, very challenging times, and the government of Grenada will ensure that the resources that is needed to get the programs and projects functional will so be met. So we want to say to you, we support you, and we bless you, and we bless the efforts that you have been making over the years.
Principal for the School for Special Education, located at the Limes Grand Dance in George, Miss Prince, expressed her gratitude.
In a society where there are so many barriers, where most times we feel like the unwanted stepchildren, it is good to know that outside of the education system, we have someone we can call to every so often, or someone who calls us also in that of the Grenada National Council of the Disabled.
Also graduating today were Candice Joseph, Yolanda Phillip, and Alina Beckles. The three were part of a 3-week training program in basic floral arrangement. They are all certified and can go on to do their own small business.
One of my talents that I recently get to do, and I enjoy doing it. Below, as we said, was CDs, and then we had the firm, and then the flower. This one, you could put it on your center table, on your work table. And as I said, I want to take it to the next level so that I want to make more and sell, like for funeral, weddings, and stuff like that.
It was a bit challenging at first, but then it became easy. And then I got through it.
A special presentation and award was made to Mr. John A.B. Hood for his contribution to the white cane industry over the years. Christelina John, GBN News.
Well, a special congratulations to Madeline and Angel. Now let's see what was captured on camera today. It's time to take a peek through the GBN ISAW lens.
A good eye captures all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Life is beautiful if only you can see it. Clear Vision Eye Center helps you do just that. We provide expert service, classy eyewear, and cutting-edge technology, all with a quality customer experience. See better, feel better, and look better. Meet us today at clearvisiongrenada.com or call 444-0055, WhatsApp 409-0055, or follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see life and the world with a clear vision.
Tonight's ISAW features a mango covered in croton scale, an invasive insect. The photo was posted to the page of citizen scientist Hayden Redhead. Last year, the Ministry of Agriculture was looking at implementing new strategies to combat the invasive bug. Croton scales are greenish-yellow, oval-shaped, soft-bodied sucking insects 4 to 5 millimeters long that infest over 70 plant species. They infest areas of the plants like the shoots, leaves, and fruits and are normally accompanied by ants in some cases. The public is advised that if they find this pest, they should first report the infestation to the Ministry of Agriculture's Pest Management Unit. The ministry also advises farmers and horticulturists to cut and burn infested branches and/or treat infested areas with horticultural oils, insecticidal soaps, and contact our systemic insecticides. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or over other social media platforms.
Okay, so stay with us. We'll have the weather report for you next, and we'll see what's happening in the world of sports.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
keeping an eye on the weather, this is GBN. We've got you covered.
And now for a look at the weather for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Tonight is expected to be generally fair, slightly hazy and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with a few brief showers. We'll see a low tonight of 26.5 degrees and winds that are east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. There'll be waves at 6 to 8 feet, so there is a marine advisory in effect. Looking ahead to the 3-day forecast, Tuesday, July the 12th, it will be partly cloudy, slightly hazy and windy with the isolated shower, becoming generally fair during the afternoon. We'll see a maximum temperature of 31 degrees. Looking to Wednesday, July the 13th, it will be generally fair and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated afternoon and nighttime shower. We'll see a high of 31 degrees. And keep in mind that on Tuesday and Wednesday, there is a marine advisory in effect. And for Thursday, July the 14th, it will be generally fair, slightly and breezy, becoming partly cloudy at times with the isolated shower, increasing in cloudiness overnight with a few brief to widely scattered showers and a maximum temperature of 30.5 degrees. And that's our weather. Let's dive into the world of sports. The St. Andrews Basketball Fraternity's Inter-Village Basketball Tournament is heading towards the final as two keenly contested semifinal matches climaxed on Saturday. In Game 1, Sally's Hawks got the better of River Sally Sixers 65-57 to secure a finals berth. Jonathan Williams scored 21 points with 4 rebounds, and Nate Williams 11 points for the Hawks, against 25 points plus 6 rebounds from Kendall Alexander and 14 points and 7 rebounds for Sally Sixers. Game 2 went in favor of Yoland Bain Snipers 61-57 against Palm Rose Sign Wizards. Neil Lewis scored 15 points with 2 rebounds, and Annelle St. Bernard scored 14 points plus 14 rebounds for the Snipers to edge the scoring of Sign Wizards, led by Marlon McLeod, who earned 17 points and 10 rebounds, and Keyshawn Hazard, who had 14 points and 8 rebounds. The best of 3 finals begin on Wednesday at 7 p.m. with the second match scheduled for Saturday at the Grenville Basketball Court. The highly anticipated Summer of Soccer program kicked off on Monday at 12 locations across Grenada. The program is geared at building love and passion for football while keeping children between ages 6 to 16 active over the summer vacation. GFA President Marlon Glean says the Summer of Soccer is retrofitted after the government's summer recreation programs of the 80s and 90s, which developed and found new talent for various sporting disciplines.
I myself participated in the summer program somewhere in the 80s. So we felt compelled to bring it back. For a lot of kids, it's their first introduction to football. But for others, it's just another opportunity to further develop themselves in the game. So it was important that immediately upon assuming office that we launch that program so that we can make an impact immediately on youth football in Grenada.
The program runs for the entire summer with 2 national festivals to showcase the development of the participants.
And a lot of kids are trickling in. Some are late, but there's no cutoff time or cutoff point. There's no registration. At any point, a parent can send their kid to any of the centers. And if they don't make it today or they do not make it this week, they can come next week or the week after. It's just an opportunity for kids and for parents to just get their kids into an activity that will enhance their children during the summer.
Sean Andrew led the Grenada Under-19 boys cricket team's rebound from their loss to St. Lucia in the opening match to defeat Dominica by an innings and 28 runs in their second match over the weekend. Dominica won the toss and elected to bat, scoring 118 all out in 44 overs, with Edmund Morinacci top scoring with 43 not out. Kelshawn Andrew was the pick of the bowling for Grenada, capturing 3 wickets for 18 runs. Devin Tyson 2 for 20, Kurt Murray 2 for 25, and Kervin Gangadine 2 for 15. Grenada in reply amassed 240 for 8, declared from 87 overs as Jarrell Jeremiah top scored with 84 runs and Kelshawn Andrew with 37.
It was a good one. Beginning with the bat, I believe that Jarrell did very well, and finishing off with the ball with Kelshawn Andrew, picking up 5 wickets. It's extremely well.
What made the difference for you all coming into this game against Dominica?
Our batting, I believe our batting really clicked today, which make it easier for our bowling.
And were you surprised having been coming into this second day, rain on the final day? Did you think that you had a chance to beat Dominica?
For sure, I believe that I had a chance because we did very well the first innings, and coming into the second innings, the bowlers was confident that they were able to defend any total that we put on the board as batsmen. So I was very confident.
Kelshawn then dominated Grenada's bowling attack, capturing a hat-trick within a 5-wicket haul for just 18 runs, together with Kurt Murray's 3 for 25 to limit Dominica to 94 all out. Captain of Dominica is Stephen Pascal.
We're looking to win the game, after winning our first game against the defending champions. No one wants to lose, but that's the result that came out today, and we have to take it.
What was the problem with the Dominica team, the Dominica batting today?
Well, I just think over the course of the 2 days, we were dead, how they were doing. I don't know what was the reason for that, but I think, our batting, our bowling, our fielding, our catching, we didn't display the kind of intensity that we displayed against St. Vincent. And so with that, we got what we deserve, I would say.
And we'll stay in the world of cricket as we look at West Indies, who paid the price for a below-par batting performance as they fell to defeat for the first time on the ongoing multi-format tour. After sweeping the Test 2-0 and winning the 3-match T20 International Series 2-0, they fell at the hands of the visitors on Sunday. Sent into bat first, the home team made 149-9 in a contest reduced to 41 overs per side after there was a rain delay. Skipper Nicholas Puran pointed to where things went wrong for the Windies.
We definitely didn't have enough runs on the board. I felt like anytime we get anything close to 200, 175 on that wicket, definitely be interested to see how the game play out. But in saying that, we could have bowled a bit better as well in the power play. I think we're still leading as a team. We're still asking our spinners to get wickets, our new bowlers to get wickets for us. So it's going to be a challenge for us, but we just need to keep figuring it out and finding ways to win cricket games, especially in ODI format.
It wasn't all bad news. The innings had a rousing end when tail ender Anderson Phillip made a career-best 21 not out, which included the only 6 of the innings. He shared an unbroken 39-run last wicket stand with Jaden Seals, who made 16 not out to give the innings a lift. Puran notes losing Shea Hope to the first ball of the second over turned out to be a major blow to the team.
Yeah, we know in the ODI format, he's been playing really good. He's our best batsman in this format, and losing on first ball is okay, but obviously there's definitely tough conditions here. But we know the guy, we know he's going to come back, and I'm looking forward to seeing him scoring runs as well.
Nevertheless, in the end, the visitors chased down the target with 55 balls to spare, reaching 151-4 off 31.5 overs, as veteran Mahmoodullah struck an unbeaten 41 off 69 balls, while Najmal Hossain, 37, and captain Tamim Iqbal, 33, chipped in to ensure Bangladesh broke their losing streak on tour. And that's our look at the world of sports. for a look at what's happening around the region and the wider world. The man who has been confirmed with the contagious monkeypox virus and who fled the Maypen Hospital in Clarendon in Jamaica is back in isolation. Details in this TVJ report.
There were frantic scenes inside the Maypen Hospital in Clarendon Saturday after it was realized that a patient who had been in isolation after being diagnosed with monkeypox was missing. He was admitted this week after presenting with symptoms, becoming the country's first case of the contagious disease. The Ministry of Health reported that the man arrived from the United Kingdom, where cases are on the rise. It remains unclear what prompted his escape from the hospital. This was Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton once the word got out.
I can confirm that the patient who was in isolation at Maypen Hospital with a diagnosis of monkeypox disease has fled the institution. He made his escape, for want of a better word, through a bathroom window. And so he didn't just walk through the doors. He went to the bathroom, went through the window, and boarded a waiting motor car, which took him from the premises. We do have footage, hospital footage of the motor vehicle and its license plate number, and the police have been notified. They have been to his home. He's not there, but investigations continue.
Investigators were then led here to Sheckles in Four Paths, Clarendon, where the patient was reportedly found at a relative's house.
And moving to the wider region, protesters in Sri Lanka's capital, Colombo, continue to occupy the offices of the president and prime minister for a second consecutive day, vowing they will stay put until both have officially resigned. Determined to see the country's top leader step down amid an unprecedented economic crisis, thousands of people stormed the president's residence on Saturday and later set fire to the prime minister's house, forcing the two leaders into hiding. More in this report.
On Sunday, relative calm returned to Sri Lanka. Protesters remained at the president's official residence, making use of facilities normally reserved for the country's elites. A real carnival atmosphere here at the president's official residence. The great facade you see behind me, you notice the architecture. It goes back many, many decades. And this was the site of that massive sea of people who overran this property, seeing the exit of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa on Friday. And the sheer number of people trying to get in to see the president's house is posing a real problem. Those who were part of the protest campaign, who are still trying to control some of the crowds, are urging people to be careful. There is structural damage, obviously a very old property, and just cannot handle the sheer numbers climbing up the staircase. There has been structural issues, so that's posing a very real problem and a danger. And this, obviously, the swimming pool at the president's house, the water looking very much worse for the wear, but those iconic pictures of people diving into this right after the protesters essentially overran this residence. Sri Lanka's 22 million people have for months been suffering the worst economic crisis the nation has seen since independence in 1948. The summer heat worsening electricity blackouts, fuel, food and medical shortages, and years of political corruption.
The greatest thing the people and the youth of this country has ever done is to chase this man away. He was expelled, chased away. He did not resign.
As the protests swelled on Saturday, President Gotabaya Rajapaksa fled his overrun residence.
And still in international news, Japan's ruling coalition is projected to keep its majority in the upper house of parliament, an election held in the shadow of the assassination of former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. More from Al Jazeera Pack News.
Japan is a nation in mourning after the assassination of its former leader Shinzo Abe on Friday. But for its governing Liberal Democratic Party, a glimmer of good news after Sunday's upper house elections. The LDP has been the dominant party since the end of the Second World War and had a high approval rating going into the vote. Abe was a member of the lower house and still wielded considerable influence as head of the LDP's largest faction. Analysts say the results will help Prime Minister Kishida consolidate power.
You know, the biggest threat to his position has been Shinzo Abe. So the fact that Abe was killed a couple of days ago actually is another thing that may stabilize his regime in a strange way.
And that's our look at what's been happening around the world. Now for a recap of the night's top stories. GUT President lauds Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell for commitment to commence retroactive payment of pension and gratuity by November 30th. Groovy and Soca semi-finalists selected. Police confirm investigation into Superior Deal's GND scam, and sentencing date pushed back for Brittany Murray's murder case. And around the globe, monkeypox patient in Jamaica back in isolation. Japan's ruling coalition set to win election marred by Abe killing. And in sports, finalists confirmed for the SABF Inter-Village Basketball Tournament. If you missed any part of this newscast, a repeat of it will be broadcast tonight at 10 o'clock. Continue to follow us online at gbn.gd or on GBN Television's Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other interesting stories. I'm Stasia Blake. Thank you so much for joining us. We invite you to do so again tomorrow. Good night.